welcome back to GreyBeard Media. It's Friday the 18th of October 2024, back at Anfield for another update on the Anfield Road expansion progress. We have stones in place, but they're not benches. They're both there. The cement is still drying, so it will need a good cleaning, but we'll get up close and show you. Gerrard, Joe Fagan, the stones have arrived. We'll also, at the end of the video, briefly get the drone up, just to have a look as close as we can inside. I can't get too low, unfortunately. So yeah, if you like what you see, click like, share, subscribe. I will go into the ground next week, possibly for the final time. The cladding is getting lifted at a quicker pace, so I'm expecting a lot to be done. So without further ado, we'll run the intro. We'll see you back after. Like, share, subscribe, push me please all. And welcome back everyone. We've just moved near the SKD stand, so I just wanted to have a look at the situation where all the cladding is being stored. As we said just before the intro, still an ongoing job with the cladding, but it is at quite a fast pace, I think. So next week, as I said, we'll go in, have another look how far along we are. The situation in the corner, or near the corner, with SKD stand side. Right, these further stones, let's go and have a look at Joe Fagan's stone and Gerrard. There's going to be a lot more work happening with the forever stones during October. I will read out a letter that supporters who own stones got sent. There's going to be a lot of work of replacing damaged stones, stones that were placed incorrectly. Basically, it's another botched job by Buckingham. Add this to the list, shall we? It should have been done right the first time, and now they're spending more money on fixing the problem. So just pretty close now to Joe Fagan's stone. We'll start there. Turn the camera around as you walk towards. I thought there were going to be benches, I really did. So the plans were changed again because there were bigger areas, but I'll zoom in. That's Joe Fagan, the original treble winning manager in 83-84. His first season in charge, he guided Liverpool FC to remarkable success in the Milk Cup, League Championship and European Cup. What a man. So we'll move on to Gerrard. Absolute gentleman he was. This was the second one installed. The soft-spoken Frenchman, absolute legend in my eyes, and he deserved the stone. His Gallic charm was quickly recognised by the Anfield faithful, and he took the club on a thrilling journey to secure a cup treble in 2001. He'll be looking down on this stone from up there with a smile on his face, I'm sure. What a man. Gerrard. As I said, there's going to be a lot more work with these forever stones during October. And we're going to get there now. I'll read out what supporters got in a message, in an email from Liverpool Football Club. Like the email and the letters the club sent out to the owners of the forever stones, they would have got this letter. I will put a quick print screen of it on the video for you to have a look, and I'll read it out. Dear Joe Blogs, whoever, we're writing to you today regarding some information, important maintenance work that will be happening on and around Anfield further stones in October. During week commencing the 14th of October, the work will focus on replacement of incorrect stones or stones that have been damaged during the installation process. For the short period, it will be required to barry off individual sections of the installation while these replacements are undertaken one by one. During the weeks commencing the 21st of October and 28th of October, grouting will be undertaken, followed by deep clean and the complete reseal of the installation. This will require larger sections of Anfield further stones to be closed for the period whilst the final work is undertaken. The maintenance work will mean that some stones will be off the limit during this time, and we apologise for any inconvenience while the works take place. Thank you for your continued patience and understanding. Anfield operations team, Liverpool Football Club. I just want to thank Sparky for sending me the email. So yeah, there we have it. Obviously they started with the main two icons first by installing Gerrard and Joe Fagan stones that you briefly saw earlier. But we'll have a quick look by drone also a bit later. The team that had taken this job on are quite local, Southport, so their expertise in restoration. So let's go and have a look what they're up to, shall we? As we go down Anfield Road. Yeah, just coming back on the further stone section. There is odd stones with a cross on. I'll show you some of them. I think you can make out the yellow cross. There's a lot that have been marked, and there's one further up here as well. I don't know if these ones have been marked for special. There's one there also. The guys are just cleaning off the Joe Fagan stone over there. There's a few with crosses on over here, right near the edge. Just there, like a big row of crosses. So over the next week or so, I'll keep an eye on what's happening with the further stones, bring it to you. I mean, I've got into it as much detail as I possibly can. So hopefully, if you've got a stone, there's another one there. LFC, Hugo, Bertie, Emily, Matthew, Blackwell, You'll Never Walk Alone. That one's got a cross on it. There, you can make out the cross. So that's either going to get replaced or fixed or whatever. I couldn't really see any damage on it, but it's got a yellow cross on it, so it must mean something. Yeah. Just seen them remove one of the barriers around the Joe Fagan stone, so I'm going to have a quick look. It's had a good clean, then check on it. I'm looking forward to having a good close-up look of the detail. I think the Gerrard one's been cleaned up as well, so we're going to go and have a check on that one. Make all the difference, doesn't it? Bit more to clean off that one, to be fair. And there's the other one. There's another one with a big yellow cross there. Joe Fagan, LFC manager from 1983 to 85. fantastic, absolutely fantastic. But without further ado, I think we've seen what we can see from the ground, and there's definitely no windowsills still, but there is like a barrier being fixed. There's a barrier being fixed in front of the window there. There's definitely still no windowsills, but we're going to head over to my takeoff point in a little park by the cop, and we'll have a look inside, see if we can catch another cladding lift or see if there's any possible crests turned up. I'm not hopeful. See you up there, or let's get the drone up. And welcome back everyone, we are airborne. I don't normally do the drone focus videos anymore on Anfield Road expansion because it'd be a 5-minute video, wouldn't it? There's not really enough to see by drone, but I thought we'd end the video by drone. We get into position and we'll have a look if we can see a crest or anything, or catch a cladding lift. As we go in, we'll drop down. Zoom in. I'm not still seeing anything, but I will try and get a bit closer. I'm going to climb a little bit just to clear the cop. There's definitely no crest. I mean, definitely not, is there? We'll go a bit closer though. Obviously the cladding work is still ongoing. But I'm not seeing any cladding down there to be ready to be lifted. So what the situation is, your guess is as good as mine. But here's a game on Sunday, Liverpool-Chelsea. So it might be a wind down. In fact, there might be a piece of cladding now, at least something there. So yeah. So I think that is going to be ongoing still. Obviously, this side is all fully done now. And as I said, before we got airborne, I will go into the ground next week and have a closer look. They are removing the lights. I saw them park some up just behind SKD stand side. So I'll have a quick look. There they are. It's a bit strong today, the wind. But we'll have a quick look at the further stones from the air as well. So if you see your stone, bury it off. There's going to be work going on there very soon. It's good to see finally both icons arrive. And the guys there have washed down the Joe Fagan one. I think they're working on the Gerrard one now there, giving it a good wash down and clean. I ain't going to drop too low. The restoration team from Southport. So after these two stones have done, work will begin on the smaller ones that need attention. There's normally a little barrier just in front there under the GreyBeard crest, but there's nothing there this time, so that's an indication that work is winding them down and preparation for Liverpool-Chelsea will begin. I will be at the ground for another match day build-up vlog for Liverpool-Chelsea on Sunday, so don't forget to see that on the channel. So yeah, we'll get the ideal picture next week, I think, when we go in and find out what's happening with the cladding situation. Drift over Anfield one last time. So October mainly we'll be focusing on the forever stones and the work being taken out in restoring, correcting, fixing the problems. I'm glad that the club have listened to the people, to the fans and the owners of the stones who were not happy with what went on. I just thought there was somebody on the roof there, on the edge. There it is. Is that cladding he's got there, or is that a little overhang? Is that a piece of cladding? It's going to drop down a bit because the wind. It could be a piece of cladding, that. So maybe work is not winding down just yet. Yeah, it's definitely a sheet, isn't it? But I think we're going to wrap this one up here. So that can't be going on underneath, can it? Or I can't see any ropes or nothing. We'll let those guys carry on. It looks like they are prepping that cladding for somewhere. And we're going to wrap this one up all on the Anfield Road expansion. Mainly focused on the forever stones on this one, because there's going to be a lot to do in that area. If you like what you saw, don't forget to click like, share, subscribe. Everyone in the world, enjoy the rest of your day or evening, or bye for now.